We continue our story with Acts 10, 23 through 27. The next day he rose and went away with them, and some of the brothers from Joppa accompanied him. He anticipated what was to happen, and he didn't want any misunderstanding, so he had some eyewitnesses who were Jewish Christian brothers. The apostles often traveled with others. There were about 6 with Peter and his company. The following day they entered Caesarea, and Cornelius was expecting them, and he had called together his relatives and close friends. Cornelius had a lot of faith in God. He waited for Peter to come, knowing that since God motivated him to call Peter in the first place, God would bring the plan to completion. Cornelius sent servants to get the man he had never met, and he knew that he was going to meet somebody he didn't know, and he knew that the man was a pious Jew who by tradition would have nothing to do with a Gentile, especially Cornelius. Despite all that, Cornelius was waiting for them in faith. When Peter entered, Cornelius met him, fell down at his feet, and worshipped him. But Peter lifted him up, saying, "Stand up, I too am a man." Cornelius didn't know Peter, but must have thought him to be so special and a special man of God, he fell at his feet and worshipped him. This reaction was understandable, though wrong. Peter corrected Cornelius by saying, "Stand up, I myself am a man." If Cornelius should not show such reverence to Peter, neither should Peter receive it. And it's interesting, I've been in the Vatican in Rome, and there's a statue with Peter, and the toe has been kissed so many times it's worn off. You're not supposed to be bowing to a man, especially a Jewish married man. We know that he had a mother-in-law, so he must have been married. Boy, we got this wrong. Significantly, however, the Bible worship is offered not to men or to angels. It is supposed to be refused. Revelation 19:10. Jesus is to receive worship, and he received worship freely. Matthew 8:2, 9:18, 14:33, 15:25, 28:9. This proves that Jesus was more than a man, and he was greater than any angel. Luke 4:8. As he talked with them, he went in and found many persons gathered. This is one of the shortest, yet most important verses of this section. Peter actually entered a house of a Gentile, something a Jewish custom and tradition strictly prohibited. By entering a Gentile's home, Peter showed that his heart and mind had changed, and that he had learned the lesson of the vision of the great sheep. The principal subject of this chapter is not so much the conversion of Cornelius as it is the conversion of Peter. We have to ask ourselves, who won't you talk to?